Sphum. I was born Sphum and I'm from South Africa. My name means we have rested, being as I'm the last born. Apparently I started dancing first, so that would be about 3 years old. Then I started singing almost immediately, but I was 6 years old. Went to school and joined the choir. I was literally in anything that had to do with being active. So I was in drama, I was singing, I was performing. It's been my life from the beginning. I think the first person I can remember mimicking and trying to be exactly like as a kid was Mariah Carey. Then it turned to Whitney Houston, then it turned to Celine Dion. More recently though, because you carry on doing this, it was Beyonce. Music became really serious when I was in high school. I really knew that it was going to turn into a career. It really was all my life from the time that I was 3 and 4, but high school and into my degree years, I knew that it was going to be like my destiny.
Someone has got to say when you're speeding the wrong way.
I'm greatly inspired by so many artists. A big one is Chris Brown and Beyonce. Those are mad performers. Quite a big one as well. Musically, I'm in love with Ringo's tone and his voice, so that's a good inspiration. Gospel in the country is huge, so that's also been an amazing inspiration. There aren't too many R&B singers, so there's also the Jamalis and so forth. They seem to have led the path. 2005 mushroomed into a year that it really gave birth to mine and Bongani's relationship. Bongani's just a prodigy for me. He's a genius, this being Bongani Fassi. And he decided that he'd produce music for me and that we would take the career and make it something that would really be a success. We recorded music together and made it really crazy, and eventually he recorded Push for Me, which was in 2008. So that's been a relationship that's stuck and that we intend on making amazing.
This is all them insane. All you need is a push, so someone has got to say when you're speeding the wrong way.
I've just released my mixtape, The Secret Garden, produced mainly by Bongani Fassi, and it's a mix of pop, R&B, I call it R&B fusion, but it's a mix of all genres, including hip-hop. It talks about love, it talks about strength as a human being, it talks about human relations, friendships. So it's packed heavy with different sounds and amazing stories. I've been fortunate enough to work with quite a few well-renowned artists, South African artists as well as international. I was on stage with Tear Gas for the Durban leg of the Trey Songz concert. I was on stage with Josie for the Bow Wow concert in Johannesburg. In Cape Town, when I lived there and I was studying there, I also performed on stage with a rapper from Jurassic 5 named Akil, and that was an amazing experience as well. I would love to work with AKA and Krilichana. They have a crazy style. You can see they're in love with their game right now, and their ideas are unique. So South African artists really have something to look up to, and I look up to them.
I'm sitting here thinking of you. It's not that I shouldn't be, it's just
I think I'm obsessed. I think obsessed is the word with clothing. I don't know if it's technically fashion. I do feel fashion is a bit of it's the cliche word they've given to the art of clothes, but just clothes and what they feel like, what they look like. I'm definitely getting into that and into getting my own stuff in terms of clothes out. So I'm obsessed with that. I love running. And I love like rollerblading. I love being active. I like picnics. I love things that are supposed to sound like they're girly, but actually they're just childlike, and anything to do with just being a child at heart.
I can't believe what you're doing to me. About how you don't affect me and we don't connect in any type of way.
Hit me up on my Tumblr account, which is spumsecrethideout.tumblr.com, or my Twitter handle is IamSphum, or my Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/Miss Leela.